Father Mathias Mundadan CMI, a historian with a vision. Father Mathias Mundadan was the son of Varid and Teresa Mundadan. He was born in Alangad, Karingan Turutha on 12 November 1923. He joined the CMI order at a younger age and made his first vows on 15th October 1945 and was ordained priest on 25th March 1953. He took his MTH in theology from Nobili College, Pune, licentiate and doctorate in history of the church from Gregorian University, Rome. Mar Gratian Mundadan CMI, Bishop Emeritus of Bijno, is his only brother. Father Mathias began his teaching career in 1954 as professor of Latin at Aluva. From 1960 onwards, he was at Dharmaram College for almost 35 years. He held many important positions at Dharmaram, like Master of Students, Librarian, Director of LCA, Director of Publications, Professor of History of the Church, Rector of Dharmaram, First President of Dharmaram Pontifical Institute and Director of CHAI, Church History Association of India.
Father Mathias Mundadan, whom I know, was an able administrator, well calculated, far-sighted, and quick in discerning the problems, but slow in implementing his projects after mature thinking and objective evaluation.
As a librarian, he systematized our library by introducing classification, cataloging system, author numbering, archival system, and unique collections like postal stamps and coins from India and different countries. From 1975 to 1978, he served Dharmaram as its rector.
It was during his term of office as rector and as president, Dharmaram College, but being affiliated to Gregorian University, was officially raised to a Pontifical Institute, especially of theology. Professor Mathias was a great scholar, wonderful Acharya, an acknowledged church historian. He was a perfectionist, a great visionary. He had meticulous plans in his life, not only plans for his life, but he had greater plans for Dharmaram College and CMI Congregation. It was during his term of office as president, Dharmaram College admitted for the first time sisters for the one-year diploma course. It was again during his term of office as president and rector, Center for Indian and Interreligious Studies in Rome was officially inaugurated.
Father Mathias Mundadan served Dharmaram Vidya Kshetram as its first president.
As the first president of Dharmaram Vidya Kshetram, Father Mathias has successfully made the transition from a seminary into an Athenaeum where we continue to teach philosophy, theology, and canon law, and spirituality and counseling. Father Mathias was very close to the founders of Dharmaram, and he has also imbibed the spirit for which Dharmaram was established. As a person, Father Mathias also tried to incarnate this spirit in and through his teaching and his research. His success as a researcher and a scholar in Dharmaram can be judged from the contributions that he has made towards providing an Indian face to Dharmaram. And in this mission, Father Mathias is a great success.
From 1962 onwards, for 40 years, Father Mathias served as the director of Church History Association of India. Then he, as general editor, published the History of Christianity in India series.
In the passing of Father A. Mathias Mundadan, Chai has lost the person who single-handedly gave leadership to the editing of History of Christianity in India multi-volume series. He was an ecumenical visionary and one of the greatest scholars of his generation, a source of inspiration to a host of younger generation researchers. He was one who wore his erudition lightly and was always approachable and welcoming. Our Chai family that represents various denominations and traditions, Father Mathias Mundadan had a paternal role, and his passing is also the end of an era as far as Chai history is concerned.
He taught me church history and patrology, in both of which I was so much interested too. I still remember the important books he prescribed for reference, which I profusely made use of to prepare for my exams and for my erudition in these subjects. An extracurricular area in which he influenced me was dramatics. Ever since he took up the direction of the cultural department, he considered me as an essential ingredient in stage performances.
This loving teacher, able administrator, animating formator, ardent seeker, erudite scholar, a true son of the Catholic Church, Reverend Professor Dr. Mathias Mundadan CMI was called for eternal reward on 31st August 2012.
ഹിസ്റ്ററി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അവരുടെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിൻ്റെ മനസ്സിലിരിക്കുന്നത് കാണാതെ പഠിക്കുക, കുറേ ഡേറ്റും പ്ലേസും ഒക്കെ. മറ്റേത് ഞാനൊരു ക്ലാസ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, ഹിസ്റ്ററിയോളജി എന്നും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് ഹിസ്റ്ററി എന്താണ് പഠിക്കേണ്ടതും, ഹിസ്റ്ററിയുടെ ഫിലോസഫി എന്താണെന്നും തിയോളജി എന്താണെന്നും ഒക്കെ ക്ലാസ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ അതൊന്നും അങ്ങനെ സ്റ്റിക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല.
Dharmaram Vidya Kshetram bows her head before this great Acharya.